Welcome back to another episode of Driving Production. In today's episode, we're going to be putting some new wheels on the Mazda 3. So I got this set of wheel used. The wheels themselves are fast wheels. They are 7.5-inch wide. They have a 35mm offset and they are 17-inch. The tires on them are Continental Extreme Contact and they are 215/45 17. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure that these wheels are nice and clean before I actually put them on, because it's a lot easier to clean the wheel once it's off the car than when it is on the car. And the second reason is actually the most important reason. So since I'm going to be running a lower offset and a wider wheel than the factory 50mm offset and 6.5-inch wheel, on top of that the car is lowered. If I were to put those wheels on the car right now without doing anything, I'm pretty certain that they would rub on the rear fender. So that's why I got this right here. It's a fender roller. I'm going to be able to roll the lip of the car with this. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so first attempt or failure, I don't know. I just scraped my rear caliper pretty badly by bolting up the fender roller. So I didn't notice, but the fender roller was leaning on my caliper. And then when I tried to move it, well, I just scraped completely the paint off my caliper. I mean, it sucks, but I'll just have to refinish it probably next season, because now it's getting late. We're late in fall at this time, so by the time it's getting a little too cold to paint. But for now, I guess we'll keep rolling and hopefully everything goes smoother from now on. Alright, so I just finished pretty much rolling the fenders. There's a sealant type gasket that was all around the fender that kind of rubbed off. I do have some polyurethane. It is black, but since it's going to be on the inside of the fender, we're not going to be able to tell much. So I think I'm just going to put some a bead the whole way around, just to make sure that the fender doesn't get too much exposed to the elements, for example in winter and stuff like that. Alright, so with the fenders now rolled and the wheels now dry from being washed, what I wanted to do was actually to hand polish the wheels just to get that paint shining a little bit more. And then one thing that I don't necessarily like with black wheels is that they get dirty so quickly, and I like to keep my wheels especially clean. What I want to do, like I mentioned, I want to polish them. But after, I want to coat them like I coated the Mazda 3. I want to coat it with some Ammo Reflex. So hopefully it'll keep the finish nice and clean, and it'll be easier to wipe the dirt and to wash them when I do wash the car. Finally, finishing off with the center caps. Alright, so it's the next morning. I just finished installing the wheels on the car and dropped it on the ground. The fitment is really nice. I went for a test drive with the car and nothing is rubbing, so I'm really happy about that. The center caps looks pretty nice. I'm hoping they'll stay there and they're not gonna peel off. I'm looking forward to installing some camber arms that I got recently for the rear, because if you've watched some previous video about selling the Mazda 3, you might have noticed that my rear tires on my previous set of wheels were actually quite cambered wear, so that's why I got some camber kit, and I'll be able to readjust the camber a little bit, and it seems like there's enough room for the camber to be adjusted in the back. So that's pretty much it for the episode today, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.